What's going on out there. In this video, they're going to be talking about how good Trevor Lawrence has looked in the preseason. I believe it's going to be Dan Orlovsky talking about it. And Dan Orlovsky is a notorious QB nut hugger, so we'll see what he's going to be talking about. But my take on Trevor Lawrence is it's like he runs hot and cold. Like, I can't get a feel for what he's supposed to be. Like, one day he'll look great. One day he'll look like he shouldn't even be playing professional football with just bad decisions. But, will I think he proved that he's worth the money this year? I don't know. We'll see. But he has to prove it because that's a lot of bread they gave him. So I'm going to check this out. Just get my 1-2.
We're back on NFL Live. And how about Trevor Lawrence? They're playing the Falcons Friday, the preseason finale. This is early first quarter. Nice to Brian Thomas Jr., the gain of 38 yards, Dan.
Yeah, I love the play action. Thomas on the big crosser, which was really nice to see. You see a little bit of juice out of Trevor Lawrence. And then down in the red zone, this throw's perfect. It's face mask or...
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. That was a great pass right there. Perfect throw.
Higher, waist belt or lower, and that's up high for Evan Ingram. Beautiful placement by Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, nice to see him get something going in the red zone, too, after he struggled there last season.
And I think what was going to help him out a lot, too, is getting him on the move. Trevor Lawrence is a great athlete. Like, getting the pocket to move and things like that is definitely going to help him, because sometimes he just makes boneheaded plays, and I just cannot justify.
There, another one to Parker Washington. That for the first down. The Jags still driving, and then you love this play.
Another great throw. And the reality is, watching him throw it the way he did, if he can get to that level for the Jags, they got a chance to win the division, and he will be in the MVP conversation.
So something else to point out with the improvement we think we've seen from Trevor early, he really struggled against man defense in 2023. He ranked dead last out of 32 qualified players in both touchdown to interception ratio.
Dan, they desperate for content. They put it last year man-to-man stats versus this year man-to-man stats in preseason. Like, let's keep it real, man. Preseason is preseason. Some people look spectacular in preseason. This man has been in the league for, I think, I could be wrong. One of the good men correct me in the comments. Probably 5-something years like that. Like, why are they bringing up preseason stats? Like,
and passer rating last year against man. It's an incredibly small sample size, but he's been much better in this preseason. He's 4 for 5 with 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, and a passer rating north of 1.
Yeah, and another thing about the preseason, defenses don't even starters. A lot of starters ain't playing. The defensive schemes aren't exotic. Like, come on, man. This is just like a Dan Orlovsky nut hugging segment or something. Man.
35 against man.
Ball placement and people to throw the ball to in man coverage are the two primary things, and there's an improvement in both areas so far.
Yeah, giving him the answers to the tests a little bit. We like it. Amina, what did you make of Lawrence's preseason performance?
Yeah, I love that point about the struggles against man coverage. Those are the two biggest reasons why quarterbacks put up those kinds of numbers. And you have seen thus far already in the preseason that these Jaguars skill players are going to get open. I mean, Brian Thomas Jr. on the crosser off of play action, just seeing that just warmed my heart, because that's exactly what I don't want Brian Thomas Jr. just out there running go routes. Yep. I want him on crossers. I want them to use him heavily in the play action passing game. I want him with the ball in his hands. Evan Ingram, of course, being so reliable. What struck me rather watching Trevor, though, wasn't so much about the scheme. It was just the aggression.
Yes.
I mean, some of those throws that Dan pointed out on his tapes, those are not throws that every quarterback in the NFL not only is capable of making, but has the self-belief to make. So to see him still aggressive.
Trust me, an elite to not so elite quarterback can make those throws. But those, like I said, those were some really, really good throws. But stop acting like the guy was like it's just Dan Marino out there or something.
Attacking, that is what you want to see. But what we need to see, and what we won't know, is whether or not this offensive line can protect him.
We've been waiting for Trevor to just take this bull by the horns and go at it with the incredible skill set that he has. Let his hair down, if you will. I think we're kind of seeing it in the preseason. Time to read and react. That was for you, Dan.
Yeah, I agree with the lady talking at the end. Like it's like people's been waiting for this guy just to explode. It may or may not happen this year. We'll see, especially after him getting paid. We'll see if he's going to live up to the billing, being one of the top paid players in the league. You know what? Maybe he will. I'm reserving judgment, but that's my 1-2.